What up, team? I don't know what was going on there. Had a few glitches with stuff that's going on. How are we? Welcome to another Sunday session. Here we are at I'm at Stewie's Success Office in my PJs, calling the Dockers. So Muzz is currently driving, so we'll just wait to see if he can jump on. So when Muzz gets on here. How is everyone? New stubby older today. Good old Calgrains. And yeah. So updates to the office a bit. You can see behind me. Got the vision board. Murray's on here. Welcome, Muzz. Let's get you here. Murray wants to join. Prove. What's going on? Oh, I did something. I did something. Oh, you here, Muzz?
I'm here. How are we, Stuart?
Mate, well, you're travelling. I can see that. But yeah. I'm having one of those silly Sundays at home in my pajamas, in the Dockers pajamas, nice. And just chilling out, cleaning house, and just said, "Fuck it, I'm going to have a Sunday."
Absolutely, and you need that occasionally just to buddy catch up and buddy. Oh well, recenter yourself for the week ahead.
Not just the week.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what it's like. Well, flat out in preparations, had fun with the spreader truck. Did a air compressor on the spreader truck. On the first load, the little motor broke down, and by the third load, I'd done the air compressor on the motor on the truck, and I just went, "What's with this spreader truck?" It's one of those things, and it only broke down as soon as I got that third load on. So I got 8 ton of lime sitting in this truck. It's like, I
just want to get the shit out. Like, it's so simple.
yeah. But, why doesn't stuff work? You just leave it in the shed for 10 months, grease her up, pull her out, chuck a battery in, away she should go. She'll work 100%.
Absolutely. But isn't that fascinating? Like, you get some machines that you will, like, our Mitchell & Clark loader is like that. We've left it out on the job site, and every time you jump into it to check the oil and water, that's all good, and turn the key. But then you get a Suzuki, and sure as egg, same thing. You pull it out for every 6 or 8 months, and there'll be a dead battery. It'll need a new fuel line. It'll need this. It'll need that. Mouse has gotten in a tube that lead to two-way.
Yeah. That Irish bloke Murphy, he comes around. He makes a lot of laws around the place. He causes a fair bit of mischief.
Absolutely. He's a bit of a devil, that Murphy.
Yeah, but it's good. It's good to be able to laugh it off, and that's part of the journey of life. So, you got to be able to roll with the punches. You got to take the hits and move on and that sort of stuff. And those little glitches in our lives with dodgy machinery and stuff, we get to laugh at that. So that's all part of the journey.
Absolutely, and Christ, it's all it's the journey, as you say. Like it's all part and parcel, and if you don't experience these little low points or these annoying, frustrating shits at times, you can't enjoy the highlights of your journey.
Exactly. That's exactly like can't remember where I did something like a heartbeat analogy. I think I made a reel about it the other day. So you can't if your life is just flat, you're basically dead. So if you don't have the lows to have the highs, so that's what makes the highs feel better, is having, you've got something low to have a high, and maybe some people have it more or less. So I know with Jack, his heartbeat is far more vast than mine. The level of emotion he goes to when he's sad, it is like world-destroying sadness, and then the level of happiness that he goes to on the other is like tornado apocalyptic happiness. It's it's the magic of variation.
Absolutely. And because I keep forgetting, I'm sorry, how old is Jack? He's 10, isn't he?
10, yeah.
Yeah. And that's a tricky time coming up to those tweens. There's a lot going on for the young bloke.
Yeah. Well, lucky enough, so I didn't travel. My daughter's actually doing a striker fitness thing in Northam today.
Oh, cool.
So they're over there, and it's her birthday today. So I'm going to try and meet them somewhere on their way home to Albany to give her a little present that I got her. Well, not little, but that's what we do for our teenage daughters. Try and influence their life.
Absolutely.
You're travelling somewhere today, Muzz. Tell us about your travels today. What are you doing?
So what I'm up to, I'm at Perth at the moment. I got a couple of agendas on down at Perth, appointments and things and jobs. But look, talking about ups and downs, I mean, there haven't been many downs, except for me being probably a bit weary in the start. It's been a long time since I've done this drive, and I love it. Like there's so much to see, so much to experience, I guess. And I'm surprised at how busy it is today for a Sunday.
Yep.
There's all truckies are flat out. Trucks, drillers. There's a few other people going around on holiday somewhere with a big boat. But yeah,
Mount Magnet.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I've passed 2 boats this morning, heading north, and yes. So now I'm halfway between Mount Magnet and Paynes Find, and it's interesting now talking to you here. Like I remember as a kid, like there never used to be reception along here. There wasn't reception along a lot of these stretches between towns, but now like it's amazing. I'm sitting here to be able to have a video chat with you, or a live stream onto Facebook like this. It's fascinating, and it's so good. Like I suppose for to talk about lows, at one time I was driving along here and lost a burn out of hub bearing on one of my truck trailer, and I didn't have a sat phone, didn't obviously have mobile range that time, so I was able to unhook and drive to Magnet to get some reception so I could get some help because I didn't know quite how to go about it at that time. It's still a learning experience. So
yeah, mobile reception, that's a fun thing over the years. I remember when we are talking 20 years ago now, come home and had a mobile phone and be able to go carton water and sit on top of the truck. You'd have to do the dance on top of the truck, this way, that way, poke your tongue out, stand on one leg, that sort of stuff to get a text out or something like that.
Absolutely.
And then over the years, it's evolved to, I've had smartphones for 10 years, but now you can sit there and play the little games or scroll Facebook or like I think I joined Facebook. 2009 is when I joined Facebook, according to my profile. Before that, I had no urge to be on it. But then I was on MySpace and all those things. Used to have an old Domination Motorsport website that the navigator of the time, he used to manage that.
Yep.
So I wasn't in control of a lot of my social aspects. Send a few texts, turn up at the pub. That was the gig. Play footy.
Absolutely.
If it had a skirt on, it better be female because I was probably going to chase it. But
happy days. Yep.
Yeah, but times have changed, and that's the wonders in the journey that we get to appreciate. Having, like, we're going to get a mobile tower on the farm next year, so then there's going to be many areas around here that we're going to have increased reception. So when I go down the other side of the lake and I'm out the paddock there, I'm not in a dead zone. You're able to call out. If the two-way can't reach, you can call out on the phone to, done a tractor bearing or needed a couple of hoses for the air seat or something to make the work go on, or, get a phone call from school to say Jack's having a rough day. I was like, oh, well, he'll have a rough day. Or for the ex-wife, just to be reachable and have life go on. Because like even recently, I've put a few posts out, and then what that's done in my days is I probably answer no less than 20 or 30 messages in a day at the moment. Constantly in conversation. So to be available to those people to answer the questions and have the conversation, that's a bonus. And that's part of the entrepreneur journey as well. Being, we then market ourselves as a personal brand, and we have to be reachable to these people. So
exactly right.
That's the great stuff. Well, I don't want to hold you up for too long, Muzz. I've got my little new stubby holder today. Take your lupins to Cal Grains. That's I don't know if Muzz is frozen. Anyway, I'll do the thing at the end. Muzz might have dropped out a signal between Mount Magnet and Payne's Find, I think. So here we go. Thanks to the veterans and service people that fought in wars and made us safe and protect us. And Muzz has dropped out. And thanks to the truckies that cart all our food and livestock and houses and all that sort of stuff around Australia. And cheers to all the farmers that grow all the food for all of us to eat. So that's it. We'll sign out nice and quick this week. Have a great one. For what you haven't seen, or you might be seeing this either on Facebook within the group, and we're now on YouTube as well. So don't forget, if you're on YouTube, you have to hit that subscribe button. This is the shameless plug that all YouTubers do. So that's what I'm going to drop at the end of this video. So there you go. Peace out. Have a good one, and find something you love to do, and you'll never have to work a day in your life, because that's what Muzz and I are doing.